Yes. People people do things or react to situations every day. Yes.
Yes.
And actually people now react using a cell phone, yes or no, using their social media pages, right? Yes.
Yes.
They react. Now, sometimes sometimes they think their action was appropriate. Okay. Yes. I mean, you did some, you, for example, you gave your opinion about a subject. Yes. And you think it's correct. But other times, okay, the other times they might look back or think about at something they did and regret it. Okay. For example, last week, it's an example. Okay. Last week, I eh, my daughter asked me to read a story, a bedtime story. But I said no because I was really busy here in the computer. And today I regret it. Yes, because those special moments don't come back again, right? Yes, those moments don't come back again. And then I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. I I should have read a bedtime story to them. Okay. So so and also for example, what people do when they have these situations, like me for example, people discuss these situations with, with friends, right? Friends are usually are the ones that you talk to them and you talk about your problems and things, right? Yes. Okay. And also you ask for advice, yes or no? You ask for advice to friends, yes. Okay. So so there are a lot of things that can affect you. Okay. But for example, what things affect how people react to an event or situation? Okay. For example, imagine that I say I say bad news, for example, to you. For example, imagine a bad news. Okay. If I say to you bad news, how would you react to the bad news? It will depend, right? It will depend on different situations. Okay. For example, maybe your personality. Yes. Or for example, imagine that teacher Mario, the principal said, Alex, I am going to close your group because I don't know, you don't have enough students, maybe. Okay. Yes. And imagine, and I say, hey guys, I have bad news. The news is that, you know what, I'm sorry, but the group is gonna be closed, for example, right? For example, it's an imaginary situation. Yes. Now, how can you react to the situation? It will depend. Okay.
Yes.
It will depend on what? It will depend on your mood. For example, if today in this class you are angry, you will take the news so badly, right?
Yes, very
Yes or
badly.
no? Or maybe if your personality is, like relax, down to earth, calm, you will say, okay, teacher, but can we find a solution to this? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
because I
But
really like take my English class.
exactly, yes. So other people, depending on how you feel, you are going to take the news. Okay. Yes. For example, other people might say like okay, never mind, I'm gonna wait for the other group, like I don't care, no, for example, right? And it will depend on your personality. Yes. So so the things that happen to us and the way we react is how we feel, right? Maybe in that moment. Yes. So that's behavior. Okay. Yes. So So in this unit, we'll talk about behavior, okay? So which means people's actions and reactions, okay? Yes. So we will look at ways people reacted and why they reacted that way, okay? And what they think about their reaction now, yes? If they regret it or not regret it, okay? For example, right now, I regret not telling my daughter a bedtime story, for example, yes? So that's your behavior, right? Okay, you guys. Now, look at the before you begin, guys. How do you think the people, look at the people. How do you think, the people in each of these pictures feels? Look at number one,
Number one is happy,
happy. What about number two?
angry,
Angry. What about number three?
um,
Disappointed.
Maybe
yes,
disappointed,
really busy. And
maybe depressed, maybe upset.
depressed, I think.
Yeah, I mean, depression, don't think like being depressed is just like being sad. No, depressed is also when I mean, you can see a guy smiling or everything, but from the inside, he might feel
Not good.
depressed. Yes. So, all right, what about number four? Again, right? Again, angry. Yes or no? Look at
Oh, yes.
the
The number three
picture.
is angry again.
Upset. Yes. So picture 2, 3, and 4, they are upset or angry. Yes. Okay. Now, guys, look at it before you begin. Can you think of any situations that would make you, in what situations would make you hug someone? Okay. For example, Diana, in what situation would make you hug someone?
You repeat the question?
Yeah, in what situation? Look at it before you begin. Here.
Okay.
Can you think of any situations that would make you hug someone, for example?
One. I think,
You know what is hug?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think I hope when I say happy birthday for my family or friends.
Okay, when you say happy birthday, very good. Okay, thank you. Now, David, laughed out loud. What situations would make you laugh out loud? Will make you lol, laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud.
Yes.
Laugh out loud is when we can
Oh,
smile.
when laugh out loud is like when you are laughing, like when someone tells you a joke and you go like ha ha ha, and then you are but you are laughing
Oh,
out loud, like
okay.
very, yeah.
Yes, when my friends and I usually have a meeting on weekends and we can laugh out loud.
Okay, yes, you can laugh out loud. Also jokes. What about jokes?
Oh, we remember all of our scenes,
Uh-huh.
our
Yeah.
travesuras.
Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, you guys, very good. Okay, now, Marco, in
Okay.
what situation Can you think of any situations that would make you feel sulk or mope?
Mo, I remember when a cousin of mine uh, uh, lost 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 his life.
Okay.
This moment
Uh-huh.
was a child for me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yes. But for example, in this case, moping is like to be, yes, to be unhappy. Okay. Yes, to be unhappy or unwilling to think or act in a positive way. It's like mop is like when you don't act in a positive way. Yes.
Okay.
For example, there is no point in sitting at home and moping. Go out and find yourself another job, another activity. Okay, that's moping.
Okay.
Okay, so when you are unhappy or unwilling to think or act in a positive way. Yes.
Okay.
And the other word is sulk, which is not similar, but sulk is to be silent and refuse to smile. When you are like this, silent, no, like you don't. My camera is not open. So so when you are silent and refuse to smile, okay, yes.
Okay.
When you are silent or refuse to imagine when you know kids when they are silent and with this face like this, right? That they are like. You
I
see
think
this
like
face?
imagine in the picture number 3.
Yeah, that might be, yes, that might be picture number 3. Yes, sulk. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you might be silent and refuse, like, to smile. Yes.
Uh,
So, yeah, for example,
Teacher,
yes,
I think the mom is similar deprimido.
like depressed.
Okay.
Mope, you say mope?
Mom, I think is okay. I think it's deprimido, but uh, listen.
What?
I think
Uh-huh.
mom. I think mom is deprimido.
Deprimido.
Ajá.
Okay, the translation in Spanish, for example, mope is to be unhappy or unwilling to think in a positive way. Yes. But for example, if we translate mope, it would be like, for example, let me just check.
Okay, it's more similar
Yeah.
disagree.
Okay.
It's more similar and disagree.
Okay, I don't want you mopping around the house all day. Yes, to be to be depressed or mournful. Okay, yes, andar deprimido, it says in Spanish. Abatirse, ¿sí?
Okay.
Ok, sí, exacto, andar deprimido, yes, cuando la situación que comentaste, ¿no?
Okay.
Yes, okay. Yes, I mean, the idea is that you are not willing to act in a positive way, right? You are depressed.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, very good. Now, what about lose your temper? Lose your temper. Yes, Andrea, for example, do you usually lose your temper? Do you get angry like easily?
No.
Okay, now can you think of any situations that would make you lose your temper? In what situations?
Mm, mm,
In what situations do you get angry? Lose your temper that you say that you are really, really angry.
Sometimes with my brother.
Okay, your brother. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, yeah, that happens. That happens between brothers. That's normal.
Yes, very normal.
Yeah, yeah, Diana says, pretty normal. Okay, okay, now, Marquito, in what situations would make you hang up on someone? Like, you know, you are talking on the phone and then you're talking on the phone and then you finish the call. You finish the call.
Okay,
In what situations would you do that?
when you get angry with that
Okay.
person,
Okay, when you get angry, yes. All right.
well, you are busy,
Oh, busy. Okay, exactly.
or
Yeah,
maybe
very
you
good.
don't have time.
Exactly. Yes. Now, in what situations, Diana, you would yell at someone? For example, look, this guy, Diana, this guy in number 2 is yelling. He's like, I can't believe that you didn't do that. And, you know, he's yelling. He's yelling at someone. Maybe he's yelling at his, I don't know, friend or girlfriend, maybe.
Well, I feel when I angry, when I get angry, teacher.
When you get angry, okay,
Yeah.
exactly. Of course. Yes, when you get really angry with you, maybe with your friend, right? Or someone.
Yeah, so for me, I don't know.
Okay. Now, all right, you guys, let's move on. It says lesson 8 reactions. Lesson 8 reactions. Look at lesson 8, you guys. Come on. So look at the people over there. Yes, look at the people. So guys, okay, look at this word. This word is telemarketer. Okay. Do you see this word, you guys? Do you see this word?
Yes.
Telemarketer. Yes. Yeah, well, more like American pronunciation, telemarketer. Okay.
Marketer.
Yes. So, do you know what's a telemarketer? Telemarketer. Any ideas? Look at the picture. There's a picture here of one guy, like he's like in an office. He's like, you know, calling, right?
Yes.
So what would be a telemarketer in your opinion, Diana? Might be someone who what? Yes, Diana?
I don't have any idea.
Any idea? Okay, okay, well, yeah,
Peter,
yes.
telemarketer is when a company sell sell items
Mhm.
by phone.
Exactly, very good. Yes. So yeah, telemarketer is actually, yes, someone who calls you. It's the person who calls you from the company and try to sell something and try to sell you something. Yes. So do you ever get calls from telemarketers, Marco?
In my case, no.
No.
I think the business maybe all
Okay.
currently in my case
Mhm.
every um, I bought I buy
Mhm.
by internet.
Ah, okay. Okay, okay. Um,
And so and telemarketer uh, I think is the business all business
only business.
only yeah
Okay.
all business.
All right. Very good. So you guys, yeah, yeah, telemarketer, yes, someone who calls you from a company to sell you something. Okay. Yes. Now look at Olivia. Okay. Listen to Olivia tell her friends about a phone call she got last night. What made Olivia lose her temper? Look at this question, guys. Hey, what made Olivia lose her temper? How did she behave towards the caller? Okay, what was her behavior? Or the behavior that she demonstrated with this guy, with this little caller. Okay, so
Como te comentaba, el paquete incluye 12 cupcakes y 12 cajitas decorativas, como gomitas. De las cajitas tendría que checar modelos y si me las pueden tener a tiempo.
Quieres en clase, ¿no? No mira con ella.
Aquí.
Así me voy a ir. No tengo nada.
All right, you guys. So, all right, you guys. So, look at Olivia then. What made Olivia lose her temper, you guys? Come on.
She lost the temper because a color hair after 10 p.m. I suppose 10 p.m. and she lost temper because after uh, uh, 4 colors
Exactly.
hot color.
Okay.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes. So, yes, the problem was that, I mean, she lost her temper because it was the fourth color. Yes, the fourth color. It was after 10. Yes, after 10 at night. Okay. Yes, and that's why she got so mad, right? Yes.
Yes.
So, and what did she do? She
yelled at him for several minutes.
And then
she hung up on him.
Exactly. Very good. Now, guys, look at letter B. Thank you. Look at letter B. What can you say about Olivia's behavior? Can you imagine your own behavior in that situation? Would you do the same? Yes, would you do the same? Yes or no? Imagine 4 people calling you after 10 p.m. Would you lose your temper? Yes or no?
In my case, no.
Really? Oh my God. You're really patient.
Yes.
Are you patient? Is that one of your strengths?
I think.
Yes. Okay. That's good. We never know. Okay.
Because with one friend, I think I talked for her about 1 hour. 1 hour, 40 minutes. That's a good.
Okay. So you are really patient. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Okay. So guys, okay. Now talking about Olivia. Do you think Olivia regrets losing her temper? Yes or no? Look at the reading. Do you think Olivia regrets losing her temper?
Yes, Olivia lost the temper.
Okay. Yes, Olivia lost her temper, right? But for example, look, I'm gonna show you something, okay? Here it goes. Now, for example, you guys. So, Olivia regrets losing her temper, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now, in what sentence do you think she regrets? She said something like, I shouldn't
have lost my temper.
Exactly. I shouldn't have lost my temper. Exactly. Yes. I shouldn't have lost my temper. Okay. Now, what does she say that she should or could have done? What were other possibilities that she wouldn't lose her temper? What does she say she could or she should have done?
I think she say I could have apologized or I could have asked him to put me on their do not call list.
Okay, excellent. I could have asked them to put me on their what?
Do not
On
call
their,
list.
okay, do not call list. Okay. Do not call list. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now, guys, this is what she could have done, but she didn't do it. Okay. She didn't do it. I mean, in order to not to lose her temper, she should say, you know, put me on your do not call list, please. And that's it. Yes. Now, guys, what models or what structures do you see in these sentences? For example, look, let's break down the sentence for a moment. Okay. For example, verbs, modal verbs.
Modal verbs.
Shouldn't.
Modal verbs.
The verb have.
Verb have.
Okay.
Have.
The verb have.
And the verb in past.
Exactly. Exactly. Very good. So we have the modal verb, auxiliary have. Okay. Yes. And again, here in the other sentence, could, have, and asked, right? Yes. So, guys, the main or the principal verb here is the past participle one, which is lost, asked. Okay. Yes. So, okay, now, so we have now an idea, guys, that we use these sentences, okay, to express regrets. I shouldn't have lost my temper. Yes. I could have asked him to put me on their do not call list. All right. Now, okay. So can I go back to the book? Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will go back to the book and we're gonna complete the next exercise, okay? Yes, exercise B. Complete the sentences and compare. For example, guys, come on. Can you imagine your own behavior in the same situation? Complete the sentences with your partner, okay? So, okay, here, what she should have done, and it says, I would have, what would you have done? Okay, come on. What she should have done and what you would have done. Okay, for example, guys, come on, let's complete. She should have what? Can you guys give me your opinions? Come on.
She should have been more polite.
Exactly, very good, yes. Being more polite. She shouldn't have, negative. She shouldn't have
been rude.
lost
Lost her temper.
Temper.
her temper, exactly. Yes, very good. Now, what about you? Come on. What would you have done, guys?
I think I only I would have said no, no thanks, and then I hung up.
I would have said no thanks. Okay? I would have said no or no thanks, right?
Yes.
All right, yes. You have said no. Okay, now what about something that you wouldn't have done?
I wouldn't have yelled.
Gelled.
Yelled.
Okay, yes. What else? I wouldn't have gel, exactly.
Yelled.
Okay, or when you're calling on the phone or hung up, right? Yes. Excellent, you guys. So these are the ones that we should have. Okay. So let's everybody check here in the speaking naturally. Reduction of have in past modals. Okay, look at the reduction. Okay, repeat after me, please. Should have.
Should have.
Should have.
Should have.
Sure.
Sure.
Shouldn't.
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 Could have.
Could have.
Could have.
Could have.
Could have.
Okay. Yes. So, okay. So, Olivia should have been more polite.
Olivia should have been more polite.
Yes. She shouldn't lost her temper.
She shouldn't lost her
She
temper.
shouldn't
Lost her
lost her
temper.
temper.
She could have apologized.
She could have
She could
apologized.
have
Apologize.
Okay. Now look at this. Okay. Wouldn't. Well, I'm sorry. Would have.
Would have.
Would have.
Could have.
Would have.
Could have.
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Didn't.
And again, wouldn't.
Would have.
I would have said no and hung up.
I could have said no and hung up.
And hung up.
Yeah. Repeat. Wouldn't.
Would have.
Wouldn't.
Would have.
Shouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Would have.
Wouldn't.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I wouldn't yell at him.
I
I would have
couldn't yell
yelled
at him.
at him.
Okay.
Okay. I wouldn't hung up on him.
I would have
I
hung up
would
on him.
have hung up on you.
Exactly. Okay, very good. So, okay, you guys, now listen up. Look at the next part, you guys. Grammar, past modals, would have, should have, could have. Okay, that's the construction, but the complete form would have, should have, could have. Okay, so you can use these past modals to talk hypothetically about the past. Okay, guys, what is something hypothetical? Okay, yes. Or in this case, to talk hypothetically. Hypothetically means it's not real, okay? Yes, not real means that that is something imaginary, okay? Yes. So, okay. Now, guys, in hypothetical situations, we use we use also, you know, past participles, okay? Yes. You can talk about hypothetical situations in the past, okay? So now here we have the examples, and we have 3 sections, right? The first one, imagine your behavior in a situation, yes? Now, can you read please, Andrea, questions and answers, please?
Okay. What would you have done?
Mhm.
Behavior. I would have said not politely. Situation. I wouldn't have lost my temper.
The question, the other, would you?
Okay. Would you have gotten mad? Yes, probably would have.
Excellent. Yes. Now, Diana, the next one, please.
Okay.
Say,
Say what was the right thing to do. What should she have done? She should say no politely. She shouldn't have yelled at him. And the other is, should she have yelled at him? No, she really shouldn't have.
okay, good. Now, what about the other, please? Marquito, can you read, please? Say what other.
Say what other possibilities there were, and what else could she have done? She could have told him not to call again. She couldn't have done much else.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, look at the in conversation, you guys. Yes. I would is 20 times more common than I with past models. Okay. Yes. So just remember here when you do when you are doing these exercises, remember would have said, like we mentioned in the explanation before, negative of would, wouldn't. Okay. Should have said, should have gelled. Okay. And it depends. Okay. For example, imagine your behavior in a situation. Okay. So what would you do in that situation? Okay. And here with the next one, say what was the right thing to do. Okay. What was the right thing to do in that situation? And we use should for that. Okay. And when we talk about possibilities, we use could. Okay, you guys? So, okay, now you guys in the next exercise are going to think about these situations and answer each question, okay? And it says write as many ideas as you can, okay? Write as more answers as you can. For example, look at the first. Yes. David, can you read the situation and the situation, please? Number 1.
Yeah. Tom's coworkers hid his laptop as a joke. Tom lost his temper and then shoot all day. Would you have reacted like Tom? What should he have done? The answer, I wouldn't have sulked. I would have. Tom should have laughed about it and
Okay. So, yeah, these are the situations. All right. So, it says, would you have reacted like Tom? Okay. What should he have done? All right. Yes. So, so according to the situation, you are going to put, okay, how would you react to that? Okay. So for example, I wouldn't have sulk, okay? I would have, okay? Yes. I would have what? Maybe I would have for example, I would have, you know, talked to them, okay, about the problem, okay? Yes. So, but what about you? Okay. Now look at the other, number 2. Can you read it, Marco, please?
Okay. Andrea's boyfriend called to cancel their date at the last minute. She told him she didn't want to see him again and then hung up on him. Should she have done that? What would you have done?
Okay, so look at that. Look at Andrea's reaction. Do you think that was correct?
Mm, uh, okay.
Do you think it's correct to you know to finish like a relationship or end a relationship because you cancel a date at the last minute? Do you think it's okay?
No,
I
No,
No,
don't
right?
think so.
because I think the guy do something important.
Mhm.
Um,
I
Okay.
think Andrea's boyfriend should have uh, date another place with more time, and
Mhm.
he should have explained about the situation.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, so come on. I'll need you to go ahead, guys, and write as many solutions as you can think of. Okay. Yes. Or how would you react to that? Would you react the same? Would you react different? Okay, differently. Come on, guys. I'll give you a few minutes to write. Okay. Come on. Okay, Diana, come on. Andrea's boyfriend called to cancel their date at the last minute. She told him she didn't want to see him again and then hung up on him. Should she have done that? What would you have done?
She shouldn't done that.
Okay.
And I think I should have said the reason. No,
Okay.
I think I should have asked the reason, and Andrea's boyfriend should have explained the reason for canceling the date.
Okay, explain and ask for the reason. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so explain for a reason why. So first say why, right? Okay, very good. So what about number 3? What about number 3? Can you read it, please, Marco?
Okay. Joshua's neighbors were making too much noise late one night. He opened the window and yelled at them. Was the right thing to do? What else could he have done? I think he shouldn't have yelled at them. He just should have asked why polite.
Ask politely.
Ask politely. Okay.
Okay, yes, exactly. Because if you are making like a lot of noise, you should be more polite, right? Excellent. Thank you. Now, Marco, sorry, David, number 4. Nathan's parents disapprove of one of his friends. So he got angry and yelled, "You are so narrow-minded." What do you think of his reaction? What else could he have said?
I think Nathan's parents
Okay.
should have listened to Nathan about his friend. I think Nathan's parents don't know enough
Okay. Don't know
his
enough.
friends.
Okay. They don't know enough information about his friends. Okay. All right. And Andrea, Katie saw someone in a park car throw litter out of the window. She picked it up and threw it right back into the car. Should she have done that? What would you have done? So she picked up the trash and threw it back into the car. What do you think about that reaction?
I think she shouldn't have done it. She should
She should have what?
She shouldn't have done.
Okay. What would you have done?
I think I should be polite and ask the person not do it again.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, to advise, recommend, right? Yes. Okay. Or maybe if the person does not understand, call someone, right? Maybe the police. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. would you call the police, Marquito? What would you have done?
Uh, okay. She shouldn't have thrown. Okay, Kathy saw someone in parked car throw litter out of the window. She picked it up and threw it right back into the car. Should she have done that? What could you have done?
Huh? What would you have done, Marquito?
Okay, he shouldn't have yelled. He only should have. Okay, I mean, she shouldn't have thrown litter. She just should have talked to them.
Okay. Yeah. Would you call the police? Would you have called the police? Yes or no?
Not
No.
uh,
Okay. It's like Andreas, right? To talk to him about it. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, look, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna see you guys tomorrow. But before we go, what did we practice today, you guys? Come on. Diana, what do we practice today?
About should have, and could have in the contraction.
Exactly, yes. Which is, hypothetical situations, right? Yes.
Yes.
Because those are imaginary situations that we cannot change, right? Imagine, yes. So here, these situations, we cannot change it. They happened already in the past, and we cannot change it, okay? All right, so guys, for homework, yes, next pages, please. Page 57.
I think it's only one page.
Yes, right? Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
58. Because I
58, yes.
Yes,
Only 58, look at that. Wow, you're very lucky.
because I mark in my workbook
Yeah.
and I say only one page. So
Exactly.
I try to find in the workbook in my email, but I can't find
Okay, you guys. So 58 for tomorrow.
only
Have a
one
nice
page.
evening, everybody. Okay, take care.
Okay, see you tomorrow, everybody.
See you
okay.
tomorrow.
See you.
See you.
Bye. See you.